Light. I absolutely loved watching this. The visuals of the ocean and the city, every visual, everything in this was so cool looking. And the artwork by art, the art was generated by at Crayolast in Midjourney 2022. I noticed at the end when those credits came up because I was just in awe of this artwork throughout the whole thing. Just amazing artwork. So really, really huge applause for that. Congratulations. I thought this was a beautiful sight to see. Really cool. Nice colors, nice sound. I loved the sort of spoken word that went along with it, the narration. So great job on that as well. And the performance with that. Really nice music. I love the song at the end. Just outstanding. I thought the art was just so creative and a great message. So really well done. Love to see more of this.
All right, I just finished watching Light, which was a piece that I ended up enjoying. I thought it had obviously a very strong message at the core of it, but I liked the conceit of the AI generated approach, and I thought that there was a sort of a spiritual, technological connection being trying to be built there within the stylistic approach of the piece, and a sort of very spiritual, divine leaning intent of the piece that I thought really ended up working well. I thought that the editing and the mood was really helped by the music, and I thought it gave it a great sense of rhythm and timing, which is why it was easy to get into the piece. It felt like a sort of call to action while also being sort of a very enthralling artistic experience, given how beautiful some of the images were, both in colors and within the darkness of a lot of the images, in terms of the potential destruction of humanity and the moving towards obviously the closing image, which was such a striking image of the building. I'm not quite sure. Well, I would have to watch it again to say exactly what it was. I believe it was like a building at towards the end, with the lighting was quite amazing. It was really a while to watch. I thought the contract there was very strong, and I just thought that a piece called Light would have to do a good job with lighting, and I thought that was done really well within the piece. That helped contribute to both the mood and the style, and to the message of the overall idea. So I thought it was well done, and I ended up enjoying it for those reasons.
I think Light had a really beautiful message overall. It was really powerful. I really, really enjoyed the style, the artistic style of the pictures. Um, I loved the symbolism and how just like shocking and powerful the images were, um, and the narration over it. I just thought this was overall really, really creative. Really like hit something. Um, and while it was very uh dark at the beginning, and more negative, it ended on a really positive note, talking about connectedness and positivity and sharing our light and joy with one another, and what a difference that makes for the world. So it really kind of just like came full circle, and it ended on a really beautiful note. I've never really seen a film like this. It was really unique, and I really enjoyed it.
I just got done watching Light. Great job on this. I mean, the art images were just absolutely amazing. And the filmmakers were so smart because it gave it a cohesive feel. The color matched from each image that you were going to. Nothing stood out like it was too bright or too muted. They did great with that. I think that the voiceover was really, really well done. And I loved the addition of the special effects that they threaded through the film. I thought that they did a fantastic job.
Light. Well, I love this film. Oh, the gorgeous narrative, the paintings that feature the detail of daylight and sunlight on society and community, told through a story of a poem in the voiceover about connecting ourselves with the spirit of light and spreading that to others. The colors and the detailed expressions of the dogs and the children, their eyes, they look like photographs. It has that effect, but so beautifully done. And the beautiful accompaniment of the Moby song, it was just perfectly put together. It's the kind of film that makes you want to reach out and say, let me help on your next film. I'd love to work with that. Anyways, just a gorgeous, gorgeous piece.
This film was a really good use of AI generated images, and I think it speaks to the power of combining human creativity with AI efficiency. Because to create those images one by one would take a painstakingly long amount of time. But to that point, while the images are many of them are absolutely stunning or jarring or both, and very interesting to look at, it's the writing and the narration of it, and how it's all edited together into this one beautiful, eerie and compelling piece of art formed by human creativity and vision. That's what really makes this piece stand out. The images, again, while they're great to look at, you might spend a few seconds enjoying them, and there's no real meaning there. There's no rhyme or reason, but the way the filmmaker has put it all together, it's the cohesion. It's that sort of internal collaboration. Of mind and soul and everything that went into it that really makes this piece stand out. It's the gelling of the elements. Really just fascinating work, wildly creative. I really enjoyed this one.
Light, a collection of images of nature where we see light is reflected. So we see a lot of images of ocean, skies, and these images are paired with this poem that describes these various images. And these images are very unique to me. They're beautiful. They're almost art in a way, very surrealistic in feel, but each had a touch of realism, almost as if this is a portrait style image, but to the extreme, based off the coloring or the exaggerations within the image. The tone definitely shifts towards the end. So in the beginning, we see a lot of images of storms and thunder and what seems like a very tumultuous ocean. And then we kind of shift to happier, lighter feelings. And we also hear that happier, lighter tone within the paired audio. We see, light, summertime, children eating popsicles, so it just comes full circle as far as taking us on this journey of light. And then we kind of see how light can represent so many different things. It can be a source of joy and sunlight and represent summertime. It can also be a source of turmoil when we think of thunder, storms, or lightning. So yeah, I just thought it did a really great job of showing every aspect of it in a very artistic way.